Welcome, everyone. Today is the first Sunday in Lent, February 18th, 2024, and we are beginning the Tapestry Ministries Sundays in Lent retreat called Tending a Covenant Life. Thank you for joining me. You may wonder, what is the covenant life? Well, that's a very good question, and it's my hope that you will grow in knowledge of this as we journey through Lent. To help us gain footing as we begin the first week of Lent, we have our first stepping stone and theme, United with God. While we consider this theme, let's spend some time with the readings for the first Sunday of Lent, allowing these readings to reveal their essence to us through the work of the Spirit. The journey of Lent is an opportunity to return to God so we may renew our connection, our bond, our relationship with God, our covenant. You may feel a little uncertain or uneasy as you step into Lent, and if you do, I encourage you to take comfort from this specific text for today, Psalm 25, verse 10, from the Message. From now on, every road you travel will take you to God. Follow the covenant signs, read the charted directions. From now on, every road you travel will take you to God. Follow the covenant signs, read the charted directions. What a great reminder as we begin the journey of Lent, especially if we feel afraid, weary, or uncertain. Feel free to keep this verse close and use it whenever you need it on the journey. May we become aware of the covenant signs or charted directions the Spirit wants to reveal to us today and throughout the Lenten journey. In the New Living Translation, Psalm 25, verse 10 begins like this: "The Lord leads with unfailing love and faithfulness." These are wonderful, encouraging words to us also that we can carry with us as we obediently walk the journey of Lent, honoring the covenant that God has established with us. Remember, God is leading. As I mentioned, our theme today is United with God. Nurturing our relationship with God during Lent provides us with an opportunity to gently examine ourselves and our lives. And in the process, we discover all the ways we are united with God. Our bond, our relationship, our covenant with God is forever, and it cannot be severed unless we deny it exists. God remains bonded to us and lovingly engaged with us in all the circumstances of our lives. In all the ups and downs, the mountains and valleys, or the calm waters and raging seas of our lives, our God remains connected to us. As explained to Noah in Genesis chapter 9, God established his covenant with humanity so that we may live in harmony with God and with all living things. God established a covenant with us to emphasize the expanse of his grace and mercy toward all of humanity, so that we may experience the expansion of his grace and his mercy towards us and share it with others. We are united with God because God made the decision to be united with us. Whether we accept it or not, or whether we are faithful to God or not. The three pillars in Lent are prayer, fasting, and giving. Participating in and practicing these pillars unites us with God intimately and personally. Practicing these pillars brings us closer to God and nurtures our relationship with God, allowing us to experience this covenant relationship in renewed ways. If we are not united with God, we are unable to experience the fullness of our covenant relationship with God. It's important that we actively and willingly unite ourselves with God through prayer, fasting, and giving, so that we may experience the fullness of our covenant relationship with God. As you practice these pillars, take note of the moments where the closeness to God is emphasized and affirmed. Another important component of God's covenant with us is expressed through the offering of His only Son to us as a sacrifice, revealing to us even further how deeply we are loved by God. As we honor and recognize with reverence the sacrifice of God's Son, we will experience the fullness of the Spirit's presence in our lives. The presence of the Spirit in our lives is a wonderful gift and seals the importance of the covenant relationship God has established with us. This is explained in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 18 from the New Revised Standard Version, Updated Edition. Christ's suffering brought us to God. Christ was put to death in the flesh and made alive in the Spirit. As we begin the first week of Lent, hold on to the reassurance that God is leading us. And remember, our journey with Christ to the cross and our acknowledgement of the suffering He endured will bring us to God. Follow the covenant signs and read the charted directions. They are revealed to you along the way. Watch for God at work and soak in the good news shared with you today and each day in Lent. Thank you for joining me for the first Sunday of our Lenten retreat, and have a blessed day.